Let's start. There we go. Now it's booted up. Wow, that seems like a big delay. Bigger than normal. Okay. Anyway. So, it has been some time. I think it's been a week, obviously. So for those of us who've forgotten what happened last time, the unfortunate events, while we were doing a pretty big fight, the game crashed. So we were still going to win that fight. It was close, but we were gonna win. And we elected that didn't go like terribly great. We were gonna have to rest, but because we lost a ton of progress, we now have to go back and do a bunch of stuff. Like, we elected that it was all right. I think we have to go all the way back to dealing with the Grove stuff. The Emerald Grove. Wait a minute. Oh! We didn't lose as much as I thought. Okay, we just have to go fight Kaga. Which is nice. Which is way better than I initially thought it was. I thought we had lost, like, all of the progress of fighting those guys as well. So that's very nice. I wonder if we can get, like, Zevlor. I guess they can't even come down, so it doesn't matter. Okay, but yeah, we are making up for the lost time. Realistically, it's not that big of a deal as I thought it was. I thought we lost like an hour's worth of progress, but it seems we've only lost about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Because if we don't include the fight, we're pretty well off. Like the big ass fight that we had, which we won't be messing up this time. We'll be doing it much better this time around. But that fight was at the Goblin camp where I messed up trying to break another way into the temple. This time will go a hell of a lot better. Because I will bring Astarion with us and we will stab people to death. Okay. I guess we just straight up talk to Kaga.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
Hello, Dream. So I have a whole essay about how Fern Calloway is the most important member of the Bell's Hells. Oh, good. I don't think, you know, I feel like that got erased last time too. So yeah, let's go for it. Groundhog Day. That truly is a good way to look at it. Hello, Trent.
Mistress Ollerton, I can
Remember
explain.
Trent.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Koga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Okay. Take this letter, Wrath. It'll explain everything. Hello.
What in the cloakwood? Koga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
You saw join and was like, hell yeah, I'll support.
The choice is made. Koga, burn the tainted away.
That's good because you get
Start
extra
with the
videos
snitch.
a little early
As
too.
you say, Olladin.
I am doing, I'm a little tired, but as to be expected. I'm a bit sick. Somehow I can't seem to figure out how to become a member. So on the channel, if you just go to it, there's a button that says join. It's right next to subscribe. But if you can't do it, like, it's just an optional thing. You get some videos early. Which is nice. Because there's not much going on in the realm of Critical Role, like, especially for this month until the end, I've just decided to start, like, recording a ton of videos in advance and just uploading them sooner. That way I can theoretically have a small vacation aside from streaming. But I'm still working on some of those videos that have to come out still. So, and there's 3 different tiers and they all get the exact same stuff. Can't you feel how the prayer disturbs the soil and the earth? Or sorry, the soil and air. The grove trembles in fear. Give me plus stuff. We need more. Natural 20. Didn't need anything.
It trembles in shame. It knows that in harmony we perish. In shadow we are pure.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
There's no join button online. Huh. That is odd. It's not a big deal, like I said. It's just an extra way to support the channel. You know I'm right. Don't let the shadows corrupt you. Very Star Wars. Oof. Alright. We used inspiration last time too, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to do it again. There we go. 21 this time.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Koga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
What just happened? That sound cue is really odd. Strange, I'm all the way about to fight the final boss. Oh, really? Wow, you've been playing a lot. I thought you said you were, like, way behind earlier. Or last week. This is one of my favorite fights in the game because, like, so many characters have, like, particle effects that happen. Like, what happened last time, it was so sick. Oh, he's just going for Kaga. And then Gale. You hold them still no longer. Oh my god! Absolutely crippled. What do you got? I think that is all we need. I mean, I could spiritual weapon and just throw it back here. You've been stuck in a time loop and have been playing Oblivion. Well, you know what sucks about the Oblivion thing? The exact same thing happened. The game crashed, and I lost about an hour's worth of stuff, which was annoying. And then making no videos on Thresher. Listen, it's not for me. Not everything that they put out I have to watch. Should I? Probably. But I personally, why does it say cast spell? I personally, you know, there's even like one-shots from the past that I haven't watched. That's just been my personal choice.
I don't fancy their chances.
But again, should I probably watch a lot of most of their stuff? Yes. Spiritual weapon. Kill. Or miss. You had advantage, bugger. I spent a lot of time playing, but skipped a thing or two. Did things out of order and such. Like I killed 2 of the bosses in Baldur's Gate before going after Cazador, and when I did that fight, it was cake. Man, that is not the experience I had with Cazador. Cazador was such a pain in the ass. I can't wait to do it on stream. Like, when we finally get there. I'm just gonna rage. Screw it. It's not Exandria related. Exactly. If it's Exandria related, I will 100% watch it. Like, that is a guarantee I can make. I will watch it if it's Exandria related. Get him, Quasit. Oh, that's his turn. Good turn. I could have sworn that Moonbeam stops transformations, but maybe I'm losing my mind. There we go. One last person. Just for the sake of it, we will heal Wrath. You know what? Kaga. She's in need. Especially because she's hurting herself in Moonbeam. And me. I should probably get out of Moonbeam then, if that's the case. I guess I'm stuck in it. There's not really much further I can move.
Gone with the weave.
There we go. Fight's over.
Wrath
Beautiful.
thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right. Sylvanas bid me to protect my people from harm. Yet
Not
I was
if,
the one
when.
to inflict it.
We
There
will get
was
there.
but one druid who guarded the circle, who protected our ways. We are forever in your debt.
And then we save after this, so we don't lose all this. Yeah, I'm too focused on Exandria right now, as I'm going to be running a campaign in it when we finish Strixhaven. We've dubbed my
You
campaign
burn like
Strixandria. That's funny.
You howl like wind. You are Faith Warden. Take our gift, and be known. May I not be the last monster you vanquish.
You're ready to give up the circle to Cloakwood. It's unthinkable.
I can hardly deny it. I was so cloaked in shadow, little light could pierce through. How grateful I am that yours shone so brightly. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Alright, I think we're good for now. I will equip that new bad boy. And then I shall save. Because I am not losing this progress again. Didn't Breas have that moonbeam? He might have. What was his... Did we ever determine what his paladin subclass was? Was he, like, of the ancients? Like, I saw a lot of people think ancients. I don't think it was ever, like, confirmed, though. So, tier list of Bell's Hells members in order of most MVP. I guess most MVP and my favorite are different.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Okay, I've got some stuff to sell to you, kid. Enjoy. You can have that. You can have some water. I know you probably need it. Anything else we don't need? Unarmed attack. That's terrible. But Gale can absorb it when he needs to. Okay.
Bye, I guess.
I'm so excited for them to get out of Strixhaven and into Exandria again. Who wants to hear my plans? It'll be years before this happens, unless we change to a weekly instead of bi-weekly. Most MVP is the same as saying most valuable player. Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like, it's interesting way to look at it, so I'm sort of still thinking about it. Because, yeah, they're two different things. But the most MVP from, are we going from bottom to top? If I have to be, I mean, if I go top to bottom, FCG is probably toward the top. They would be dead without FCG. And then obviously Imogen is at the top because of her importance to the story. Fern would probably be right up there with her. And then after that, you probably get into the same like area of like, and I guess importance to the story isn't MVP, but honestly, like FCG and Imogen are the reason they won, right? Those two are the most MVP. She dropped that meteor swarm on fucking Predathos. Like, without her, they would be fucked. So, I would have to say those two are most valuable players. I mean, just for the sake of having Counterspell, Laudna has to be up there too. From having powerful allies and was able to, like, aid them in a lot of different ways, Fern's up there. And then Ashton has to be up there as well for the sacrifice that he made for, like, the gods. So I would say those are probably like the most out of the 5. Those are probably the ones that are the most MVP. And then after that, everyone else is sort of like equal. That being said, if you really want to be stingy about it, why can't I think? Chetney holding on to Turmoil the entire game, which I made fun of Travis a lot for doing that because that was such a low level thing. It was super useful against Predathos because it had thunder damage, which was wild. Finally watched the newest live show on Beacon and Robbie's speech was gold. Is that not out on YouTube yet? I guess the term most valuable person is mildly redundant. But it's alright. Is that live show not on Beacon yet? I haven't seen anything since the finale of the Wildmount Wildlings. That's fair. Especially because, like, the one-shots, like... I'm pretty sure that one-shot was the one where they got to pick their... Or, sorry, where the viewers picked who people were playing. So it's mildly understandable to not like be the most invested in that because it's likely not going to have much ramification on the story. Like, initially I was going to recap it, but then I elected not to. I think the only one shot that I'm going to recap in the next little while is probably going to be the wedding one shot that eventually happens for Ford and Jester. Like, that'll be the only, like, one shot I do a thing for. I have to mark down on a calendar when those are, because it's only on Beacon. That's crazy. You'd think it'd be out by now. Are these guys still alive? Or did I kill them? Saz is not there, so they're dead. Okay, good. These guys are dead. In that case, I might go rest. Swap out a couple of characters here. Okay, yeah, these guys are all dead. That's what I like to see. I guess it's a fucked up way of saying that, but...
Open up.
My theory is that it's only on Beacon because you can see Robbie's naked feet. Maybe. I kind of hate, as I've been learning more about restrictions on YouTube and stuff like that, because I don't know if I've said it yet, but I got a copyright strike on some of my videos because I was using a song that I was 90% sure was part of free use because I hear it everywhere that other people use. And I looked at it, and I swear to God, it said free use. But then I've looked at it since. It's not free use anymore. But it was the Welcome to Wildmount song. And I was like, damn, you're really cracking down on a guy who can, for a lot of his videos, barely crack 1,000 anymore? That's crazy. Oh, whoa. Go to autofill, I guess, right? But yeah, I got copyright strikes. So I've been learning more about, like, YouTube, like, restrictions and stuff like that. And there's a lot of them that I find to be really stupid. Like, I personally, like, this game, right? Like, there's sex scenes and nudity. And yes, there's an option to turn it off. But not every game has those options. So you just get flagged for, like, stupid stuff like that. Like, it's in the game. And, like, I just think that's so dumb, personally. Dream MVP list, FCG because of a guaranteed TBK if not for letters. Correct. Imogen without her Prodothos couldn't have been beaten. Fern for the reasons I explained in the time loop. Yep. Dorian Force Cage, Laudna counterspell. You're right. I forgot about the Force Cage and how clutch that was.
Well, hello.
That's very true.
What can I do for you?
Need you in the party.
If you lost a follower or two,
Yeah.
I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
I think you should take Carlax for
Well,
now.
in that case, I'm all yours.
Tier list continued. Ashen for their sacrifice to the matron. Oram because he helps out in small ways throughout. And Chetney because of turmoil. Yep. Abraeus, I feel, doesn't qualify. Only big thing he did endangered the group. That's true. That makes him the LVP by every definition of the word.
Touch me.
Or the sentence or the phrase. Okay, so we're not going Arcane Trickster. Swashbuckler's out? No. If you make a melee attack against a target, that target can't make opportunity attacks against you. That's exactly how it works in the regular game. Let's see if this is the same. You gain +2 to your initiative. You no longer need advantage to trigger your sneak attack as long as you are within 5 feet of a target that you don't have disadvantage of. That's not quite the same. That's not quite the same. But I honestly think it's pretty good still. But I think for the time being, we really need a assassin. But next time, if we fail to make it all the way through, I'm playing a swashbuckling rogue. I will not do anything else but that. Swashbuckling rogue is nasty. Ability score improvement. Dex up by 1. I guess the rest doesn't really matter that much. We'll go intelligence. Shall we have an NPC tier list? See, I think you couldn't do like a campaign 3 specific one for that. You'd have to branch out into more stuff. Oh, right. We were doing Dark Urge. We're going to do Dark Urge next. Swashbuckler Dark Urge? That sounds sick.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Well, I was saying, Dream, about that is I don't think there's enough that you could make like I guess you could, theoretically. Do you plan to poison the goblins, or are you just taking the star around for fun? I plan on poisoning them.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows.
Yeah.
My forces gather.
There are hundreds of NPCs to try to sift through that. No gods, no bad guys. Well, that's true. Allura, Sean Gilmore.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
I don't know what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on our side.
Kima. Kaylee. This isn't in order. I'm just trying to think of like the most valuable players. In campaign 2, I would probably say the Gentleman, Orly. Do we want to count the Plank King? I feel like we can count the Plank King. Oh, the Bright Queen. Yeah, that's true. Seems that trinket's important. Keep it close.
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Agreed. I think she'll tell us about Shard later. Okay, so
I applaud your taste.
I need to check what spells we have available. That right there is the big one. This is what I need equipped right now for that. Outside of that, I don't think we need too much else. I would like to get invisibility on... I don't know if that's 3rd level or not, though. It looks like we don't have the spell scroll for it, which is unfortunate. Do we have potions of invisibility? It does not look like it. We need better stuff for Astarion as well. Holy.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
I will start my number 10 is Lumos twins due to their murder kicking off the proper plot. Oh, you're only doing Campaign 3, okay. Campaign 3 definitely narrows it down. The Grim Verity, Imahara Joe, Allura, again. Let me see what you got. Returning Pike. That's just good to have. It's so much money, though. What's Shadowheart's current shield? It's not that great. I'll send that to her. Shadowheart. Fling Ring is just gonna go to Karlak. That can go to Gale. We don't need this shovel. We don't need 2 scrolls of Dark Vision, or of Ice Knife, or of this, or of this.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
Lord Esteros. What was the name of the young woman that sold magic stuff and never knew what it was? She was hilarious. Marwa? Are we talking about the one in the boat? Like her place was a boat?
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid.
Yeah, Esteros is definitely high up there.
Short work of the inn burnt to ash. The captives were many.
Dancer.
Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filfhenny. So
She did eventually help.
raise it your goblets and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Xandis. Xandis has to be high up there, yeah. Bravo.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
Yeah, Xandis is the captain of the Silver Sun.
You? Never.
And eventually would be the captain of the the Keybreaker.
Let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin.
We're not including villains in the tier list here. So no Odahan Thule.
Draw Ragslin. Tumptuous.
Odahan Chiripa. I'm never gonna live that down.
You broke him!
Wait! Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now look what you've done.
Okay. We can also do some chicken chasing.
Idiot!
Gaz Tomo. Oh yes. Oh yes,
You look
Gaz
like a
Tomo.
toughen, but have you got smarts, skills, guts?
Hey, we don't call Gaz Tomo dumb. He's just not intelligent.
No doubt, mate. But this ain't
There are way
dragons
too
or
many.
demons or anything else you might have faced. This is chicken chasing.
What does she have to trade? Bone. No thanks. Chicken chasing? What?
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Better contenders than you have been breasted by the bird.
Sounds easy enough.
Fancy yourself, do you? Care to pin that claim down with some coin?
Let's make a real wager. 300 gold.
Cocky, eh? Maybe you've got the skill to back it up. Or maybe I'm about to make a heap of coin.
I can
Let's
talk to
get a
animals. You
crowd
screw
going
fool.
and find out, eh?
All right. Time for us to chicken chase.
Burning! Feathers burning! You! Help! Help!
I'll help. Just run through the posts and you'll be free.
Free! Free!
Go, chicken, go. Ta-da! Ding, 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 ding.
That's the game done. Come here.
Nearly 800 hours in this game. That's wild.
Well, looky here.
I couldn't do this game. Couldn't
Seems
figure
like
it
you
out.
know your way around the course.
That's funny. I've only ever done it this way. Hand over my
Pardon?
winnings.
You're what? Think you misunderstood, mate. Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase. Says so in the rules.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You'll be returning my coin and all of yours.
You're a true soul? Here, it were only a bit of fun, all yours.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
I might have 80 to
just a
100
bit of fun.
hours. I
No
was also
disrespect,
not
man.
using Talk with Animals, so that made it harder. Talk with Animals is one of the most useful spells because there's so many animals to talk to. Okay, group up. Okay. I think I'll poison it later because there's still a few things that I want to buy. But for now, I want to sort of sneak our way up here back to where we were. So that way... Oh wait, this wasn't the way up. How do you get up there? It's over here. Because I want to break our way into that other place. Remember, save. I'm going to. Just in case the game decides that we've taken far too long, I need to turn it off. I'll wait for everyone to get up here, I guess. There we go. Push the goblin that's pissing off the cliff. That sounds awesome. Okay. So the question becomes, if I cast silence, will they hear it? So the reason we're saving is because of the game crashing last time, and this was the area in which it crashed. Oh, good. So now we got loads of time for Astarion to do some stabby work. Sneak attack. Die, motherfucker. End turn. I'm just gonna end all of our turns.
Next, I wonder.
What now?
Die, fool. Beautiful. I think now we can make our way into like there to break it down because these guys are a little far away to hear it. We could go do the same thing to them, but they might be a little stronger. but I'm not against trying. AKA the Nightmare King maneuver. Yes, yes. We're stabbing everyone to death. Okay. Because it takes fucking forever for this spell to go off, we're just gonna do it again. Why is it not taking a spell slot?
Delicious.
Well, that feels super weird that it's not taking a spell slot up.
All right. What now?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Just in case, I'm gonna move her up to here. And I might do the same with Mulligan.
So that's progress.
Just in case he's. Then back to Astarion. And turn, and turn, and turn.
Not as bad as it could have.
Who's left? Just Gale.
Ready and willing.
And turn. And turn.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Just watching them die like that is interesting. Oh, I straight up can't kill him in this time frame. Okay, that's fine. As long as they're silenced, it doesn't matter.
Can't afford to let up.
They can't say much when they're quiet. I'd rather just take this guy out a little bit here.
Blood comes easy these days.
Die. Fuck. Okay. It might be overkill, but just in case it's not.
That wall was barely holding together.
And now, just for the sake of things, saving. Okay. What have I missed in chat? AKA the Nightmare King maneuver. Also, how Jester and Ford got kidnapped in campaign 2. Oh right, silence. Best fights in C3. I personally, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree because they weren't a big fan of
What's next?
how certain things played out in said fight. But I am a big fan of the Predathos fight. I can't lie.
Blood.
I liked it a lot.
Never mind.
Baldur fight due to the emotional damage. Is that a fight though? That's more so just, you know, bullying. Because that didn't last very long. But I you know what? Anytime they roll initiative is a fight. So you're right. It's very, very true. But the emotional damage is the kicker of that whole thing. Okay. Potion of healing and potion of what? There's 2 potions here. Greater healing. Beautiful. Alright. Now we can't jump up here. Hello. Whoa. Fire resistance and a hill giant strength. Beautiful things to find. What's in the backpack? Potions, disarm tools. The Feywild Malleus key fight. Yep, that's true. Bell's Hells versus Delilah and Aor. And the Dominox. Dominox's fight was so sick. Not because I thought like the fight was like truly interesting or anything like that, but the fucking floating thing that Matt had was so cool. I love the low-level fight against the murder of Bertrand Bell with the darkness. It was pretty interesting low-level fight. Really cool use of darkness as well. Yeah, the fight against Duggar. Duggar is such an unsung hero. Weird way to put that, I know, but without him, half the campaign just doesn't go as much as the way it did, you know?
Watch your back.
Not that they wouldn't have, some way or another, made him the main threat again. Same with this. If we're gonna have a Starion out, he might as well have all the things. That almost felt unnecessarily high. In my campaign, I'm planning to have a wedding of the century between Jester and Ford, and it being interrupted by an invading force that captures the Mighty Nine, Vox Machina, and others trapped in the Happy Fun Ball. Oh, that's brilliant. Also, any fight that happens in the floating halls of Halas is one of my favorite fights. I love that place. It's so cool. The ghost pirate fight on the shore was sick. There's too many. There's too many good fights. Come on.
Oh, for a skeleton king.
Bing, bop, boom, bang. I also have a theory as to what I think the wedding ceremony for Ford and Jester is going to be about. There's a certain hag that still needs to get hers back on Jester. So I get the feeling Ashar and I will make an appearance, finally, to mess with Jester.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Loving protection once per short rest. If you are below 50% health and take damage, you gain 8 temporary hit points. That sounds awesome. And honestly, just fits her outfit right now.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay. So we've dealt with all of that. I would like to somehow make Astarion invisible. And I don't think we're out of spell slots except Gale used a single one. But a way to make him invisible is the priority. I guess I can check my potions. Oh dear, what's happened? Please don't crash. Please don't be crashing. I don't know what it is, but it was a patch 8. I feel like patch 8 has made so much crashing happen. This is wild. I'm just gonna leave it, see what happens. We can chat. I'm not gonna leave it. We will close it because we just saved after killing those guys, so all we have to do is, you know, dig up a couple of things. So we're good. We're good. Because something tells me that that would have continued on. I like the Prodothos fight, but the Ludinus fight before was lame in my opinion. I made a whole video. Can you imagine that we have to start the Dark Urge because we keep time looping? Hey, I was smart. Okay? I saved. Saving every couple of minutes is just going to be the regular. We're going to be doing some Sierra type saving here. I get the feeling not many people know what I mean when I say that. But it's fun, you know. It's fun having all the crashes happen. Because it brings my blood pressure up high. Stresses me out. The Vox Machina fight to destroy the key was sick. I'm a big fan of the fight that the Mighty Nine had against the Weave Mind. That was sick. I loved that fight. Not because I'm a massive Mighty Nine fan. It is because I'm a massive Mighty Nine fan. But I just loved the idea of this, like, really powerful group of wizards who've been watching humanity and Exandria for thousands of years. And then some group called the Mighty Nine comes down and fucks them up. Love it. You gotta love it.
I wonder what the next move is.
Okay. And concentration.
Road ahead.
I think the only thing we need to do is short rest.
Right. Time to see what's new horrors waiting for us.
Pick up our potions again. And our alcohol. Jump bump. Okay. Can you imagine? Okay. But also I love the fight with... Alright. If we crash with time loop, I know what Sierra type saving means good. Yeah, the mechanics of the hive mind were really cool. Matt was really cooking with it. There's no chairs in here. That's good. I love how the answers they were seeking for the chairs were right next to them when they slept in the 9-sided tower, because it was Chetney all along. Sent to Astarion again.
Watch your back. Someone's left a trap.
He didn't see the last one this time. Pain. Also, the way they took out Matt's teleport ability, or ability to teleport, of the fight without them realizing. Yeah, it was honestly like just the whole idea of like the entire room being filled with like these crystals that amplify their powers. And come on, you guys can't all fail. We need to see it. Thank you, Gale. Yeah, the idea that there was like these crystals powering the Weave Mind was really cool. Just like the whole room was really sick to me. I enjoyed it. Oh my god. What's with all the metal? Rolls a 3, still gets it. Right. Money to Mulligan. Every time I see the name Mulligan, it just makes me laugh. I don't know why.
These things have stayed interesting.
Okay. Like I said last time, we need a way to find invisibility for Astarion, so he doesn't get caught with the potions of speed. That does not help. Does anyone in the camp have the funniest moments in C3 story only? The porn shoot. Yep. I probably have a good chance of having a couple people agree with you on that one. Let's see what kind of stuff Will's got. If he's got invisibility, we will roll with it.
The Blade of Frontiers at your call. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
His horns are rather insane. I won't lie.
Willing. Sharp as ever.
It does not look like I gave him invisibility. Okay. In that case,
In it.
we have to find someone who's selling the spell.
What's on your mind? Would that I could, but you're on. Wonderful.
Oh, I just realized that that killed the closet. That's depressing. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the halfling in the grove. That's a good shout. But first, I'm gonna go collect this teleportation circle. Or thingy, whatever the heck we want to call it. That way we don't have to go too far with it again. We need either a potion or the scroll for it, and then we're just going to use it even if it's too high of a level for us to permanently add it.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions.
The lovesick puppy. Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
I realized that Ethel's not here anymore. Shit.
Need anything else?
Okay, come on. Potion of Featherfall, vaulting. You don't have it, do you? This hurts. This hurts my soul a lot. How far are we from leveling? Shit. Okay, maybe some of the druids have more stuff. We're gonna be a hopeful pack of people. The pirate campaign and his first mate doing it. Oh, I'm hitting a wall. I've already looked at the brewing. I don't even think, unless I have a bunch of like things to extract. Yeah, greater healing. Unfortunately, I don't have it yet. The capability. I could take the time to go around and collect a bunch of stuff and maybe it'll do it, but I don't know if I want to waste all of your guys' time doing that. Volo could have had stuff, but I messed that up. Oh, the tieflings are chilling in the grove. I've actually never noticed that. Okay. I'm hopeful that maybe there's a potion lying around. Oh, wait a minute. Some dead druids. Maybe they got something. Nope. What's in the wicker chest? We're allowed to look. Dragon root. Or dagger root, sorry.
I just want my bed.
I hear you brought Korga back from the brink. My thanks. But what about your other mission? Any word on Master Halson?
Trade. Very unfortunate. Okay. Just as long as no one comes and checks, we'll be fine. We can just keep looking in people's chests and stuff.
Not for communal use.
She's not even looking, or she wasn't. Okay, I don't think there's anything useful down here. Okay. Maybe the Zentharum. That's true. Have we been there yet? Joaquin's Rest? What's the map button? We've been to Joaquin's Rest. I don't think we went inside yet. We do have some, the Freaky Friday one-shot is definitely not canon. There's no way that's canon. What's the point of this being here if you can't, like, jump on the roof? I'm just trying to think of, like, where stuff could be, and you're right, the likelihood of the Zentarum stuff being here is pretty good. Or it being with them is pretty good.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Oh, maybe you got something. Sweet key. They do have a waypoint, but I haven't been down there yet. That's the key issue.
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Druid persuasion, calm friend, I won't harm you. Just what we needed.
You speak to me?
Stop breaking my heart or I'll
The
corrupt your
monsters
save.
only scream.
I would cry.
I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend.
It's alright, what happened here?
An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many.
Did you kill the goblin in the stable?
Yes. It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
Save in case. That's funny. Do you know the dead ox outside?
Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Alright. Well, that is unfortunate.
Someone's moving around in there.
Move. Okay, we saw him already. Hopefully he doesn't set this off.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Wait, listen. Hopefully this goes well. Okay, we need two. I'd rather not die here. Inspiration is here for a reason. We're doing it one more time. If it's low again, it was destined for us to die. Okay. Much better.
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
Calm down. I'm not here for a fight. Oh dear. Come on, roll high. Phew.
Oh, hell, dwarfs. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Alright. Right, save. Just in case Dream decides to corrupt my file. Not that you could, but just in case. Gotta be prepared. Do you have the password? I don't have the password. We still have to do that fight over there. Good shout. We still have a fight to do. I remember how well this went last time, so I'm excited for this. Maybe we should get rid of Astarion and grab Karlach again. Because she helped us with that last fight. Okay. I think we grab good old Karlach. Because this fight is a pain in the ass.
Hey, soldier.
Come on, we're heading
No
out.
room in your party. What should I do?
Bye, Astarion. You're only good for the first round of combat. Alright. Let's go. I just need to see if we have any spells that we can swap out for Gale or anything to make them... Oh, fuck.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Alright. Gale, you have shit on you. But you can have that. Because it's trash.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself.
Wizard.
The Lady of Mysteries.
Gale's a wizard.
The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Do we want to hear all, or do we want to go to the finale? And I know there's a big delay, so I'll wait for a minute. Like, I don't know what it is. I noticed that the delay was pretty huge today for some odd reason. And I don't know if anyone answered the question. His subclass is Evocation for this time around. You don't care. Well, that's not very helpful. Lore time. Okay, we'll go with lore time. I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then?
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Mind meld. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Damn. Is there nothing we can do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not.
This is some Magnus Archive shit?
It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
We've come this far together and we'll continue together. That's how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
I wanted to go the route of making Gale a god and romancing him so he turns me into a god. You can do that? You can become a god? Hey, look, the game saved for us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It just threw us right into combat.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
May have regretted lore time. Why did it just send us right into combat? What the hell? Normally we get to sneak around. Hey, screw you. God of ambition. True. Honestly, that seems like a rather fitting title for him. God of ambition. Why does she just have bonus actions? Is it because we all just started sneaking? Are you shitting me? That's terrible.
Got to press on.
Where do I go from here?
That's so bad. Like, that's not good. I'm just gonna haste. I want to spike growth them. I provoke attack of opportunities.
Let me recite their demise.
Just gonna move Gale backwards.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
It's fine. They all have 1.5 miles to go. Except that guy, apparently. And nearby allies get +1 to AC. Okay, I was going to take her over there, but now I'm going to put her here. Which one has the most health out of all of them? He didn't, but I wanted to smack him anyway. Nullfang of Yengu. I don't want to set the thing on fire here, because look at that. Beautiful damage. Yes. See? The perks of that spell are insane. Spell. Rather not waste that, I guess. Okay, we'll just end her turn. Flame Blade, melee attack. Beautiful. Is this also concentration? Yeah, I'd rather keep spike growth for now because those guys are down there still. Ice knife. Get slippery.
Unleash me.
Ooh, thunder. That hits all three. Come on.
Let's go.
Those guys are going to die in the next turn. She doesn't have the movement to get to that guy, though.
Over there.
Which one of these two is almost dead? You know what? Just get, oh, that was perfectly the AC, or the HP.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Search her mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Very deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Focus on the tadpole. How did it get there? How did it come to be
You
there?
see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
Well, withdraw from her mind. Prepare to strike. No. No. Yeah, we used it on the goblin earlier. You know, my fault. Die, sucker. Oh, you're barely alive. Okay.
No mercy.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Because that thing's barely even breathing, I'm going to end that concentration spell. Throw this here. And add some more damage to our side.
Another fight. Let's go.
And I still have the flame blade.
What do I have to lose? The lance board is set.
Hold up. Bye-bye. Ah, shit. I was very hopeful.
Oh my word.
Hang on a minute.
Still on my feet.
Cancel end turn. Healing word. Gale. Now we end the
It's
turn.
hot in here.
Reckless attack. Die, fool. Now you die. Of course. I was so confident that that would work that I didn't bother. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Too heavy to shove. He's out of level 2 spell slots. Gale is in deep shit. If that thing can do 29 HP in damage, he's not gonna fare very well. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have ended her turn because I'm silly. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Gale. Okay, cool. He survived this time. Heartstopper. She's gonna go for it again. It's currently her best attack. Okay. Unfortunate reality of not being evocation wizard. Fuck. I think it also said target blocked, so there's that.
Tale for the ages.
Alright. Get gone. Phew. I think that fight went way better than the last time we tried it against them. This is why saving is important. Hey. Alright, I guess I should save. Okay, what'd I miss? You already used Tadpole, yeah. Such a waste, I feel like it's not worth to use on the goblins. Hey, have a little charisma, relax. That's why scrolls are so important. To conserve spell slots. When you run out of spell slots. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, that time went infinitely better than last time. I remember that fight not going well last time.
By
God damn it.
gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there?
Nope, it's a grim sight.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Okay, Eltergard's a long way away from here. Where are you heading?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Maybe I should come. So you don't get lay wait again.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Rugen!
It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm.
You're right, they didn't help us. It's almost like they're gonna die in a couple seconds. Okay, come on. Let's read some minds. We got it.
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it.
Zaris sent me to secure the cargo.
Black Hand be thanked. I didn't think anyone would find us. We'll take the chest back to the hideout. I owe you a drink. Lots of drinks.
What's in the chest?
Since when does a mule know what it carries?
Alright. Okay, we'll leave them alone for a second because I want to collect some things. But I do want them dead. If they weren't going to help us during that combat, they deserve death. I guess he's a little far out of the way right now to collect anything. Okay. Well, we don't have spell slots, but I can still be a bear.
There is work to do.
She has a spell slot left.
Charmed, I'm sure.
He has arcane recovery. All right.
Despite everything.
Dead gnolls.
That symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
Speedy reply. I think that's a decent weapon if I remember. Oh, I'm on fire. I forgot. Fuck. Okay. We save.
Lost in thought.
We call upon a cheeky closet.
No one back home will ever believe this.
It's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Okay. Well, lucky day has ended, boys. I'm sorry. Because you did not help, useless bastards. Save before you fight. Fair enough. I should have done that. Oh well.
What's the plan?
Make the closet invisible and surprise round. That would have been a good idea.
Fall, damn you.
Oh well, these guys aren't very hard to kill. Evidence.
I'm heating up.
One can't always be a gentleman.
All right.
I wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out. To indulge your curiosity.
Yeah, stinky Zents not helping us out like a bunch of buggers. He would have rather us die.
Don't give me trouble now.
Oh, we barely got that. Very nice. Okay. Got the iron flask, some gold. That's about all that we need. All right. We just won't tell them that we saved them already. Or saved them.
In this plane and beyond, teachers care
I
when
think for now what might be a good idea would be to send a camp.
so is it done.
Alright, so hopefully... Actually, might want to rest up. We don't need a bow. I don't think any of our characters are using bow and arrows all that much anyways. Oh. Like, the only one that I could think of that might have used it would have been Astarion.
Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Blink away the discomfort.
The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been waiting here? A moment, a night, a 10-day?
Chukil gate vlakith mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can.
Oh, I see.
I see
I did
it
not
in
know that.
you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
So you're just a
Minds
psychopath,
intertwine.
woman.
You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
We're exhausted. Lower your blade before you do something foolish. Come on. This is not my first honor run. I'll use one more inspiration. Why not? We still didn't get it, so you know what? We're gonna accept our defeat here.
It feels as if a snake is slithering through every limb. My throat burns like flames erupted within. This is not exhaustion. This is ceremorphosis. Close your eyes. Submit.
Illithid Explorer, Lae'zel's mind. Oh my god, we barely even got it.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
Situational advantage rolls are nice. Be strong, you will survive this. You will please your queen.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
At least it's a free sleep. We didn't have to waste any of our stuff on it. Oh, do we have to talk to her again?
I came just in time. You are transforming.
I forgot we hit random like 6 times to make her appearance. I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
I've seen a version where you convince her to let you kill her. That's fucked up. I would
And
not
I'm
want to
here
kill
to
Lae'zel.
save
She's
you
badass.
again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
To this day, I want that armor. Take the hand offered to you. Who did we agree we were romancing this time around? Because last time it was the Emperor, but this time I think we chose something different.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct
that's
is to
the
resist
narrator.
the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
Kind
I
of.
will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
It's still such a badass visual to me.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential.
Missouri, I think that was it.
I have to go. The enemy
Oh,
is
right, no,
closing in.
maybe not.
I will be back.
Were we thinking, what's her name? It's not Missouri. Minthara? Like the woman in the goblin camp?
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
You also refuse to turn into a illithid? Yeah, that's fair. I like it. I think it's cool. You get lots of powers from it. And we haven't even chosen if we're going to mess with the tadpole powers yet or anything. Embrace your potential. I think we can only do it after we finish off the goblin camp, right? So it's not something we can even worry about quite yet.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Hang on. Gonna give her the fling ring. And soon we're gonna go pick up that thing. Fire, get out of the way. You'd think after days of burning, this place wouldn't be burning anymore.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
There's something hidden here, in the hay.
We get his dowry. And he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Because for the first time ever, I fucked that up. Like, I'm actually pissed about that. Alright, now we get to go down. Gonna talk to a few people. Get some items and bounce. We're not gonna fight them yet. Can you name the Dark Urge? I believe so. I think every like custom character gets to have their name customized.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Your colleague gave me a passphrase, little serpent long shadow.
That just tells me you've met my people. Not why you're here in their stead.
They won't be coming back, but I know what became of their cargo.
Really? That information would be worth quite a bit to me, if you're telling the truth. We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Okay. So now that we're here, we can save a certain individual from his imprisonment.
What's that, Smith?
You. The way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
Why are you selling yourself?
Selling myself? I am not some lower city coin lad offering you a tumble. I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue.
Oh my god, Timothy or
Tenfold,
Knife
whatever
Child.
ransom you pay, I guarantee it.
I'll see how much they're asking for you.
I hope you have the means. These Zend have seen my work. They won't let me go cheaply. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
That's still much later. That's at the monastery. This is... We actually did this fight pretty well last time.
Don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
Pet artist. That's disgusting. Okay, let's see what you got. He's got no potions that I want. Is this the only guy that sells shit down here? It's not the art I want, it's the artist.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
You're insane if you think I'm paying that much. Come on, let's see what we get. It's possible. We got it.
All
okay.
Right. So maybe I was fishing. No fooling you.
I'll do that.
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
My slaves do not speak until spoken to. That's so fucked up. I am Mulligan.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
You're Lady Janeth's runaway groom.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose.
A truly horrifying dilemma.
Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep. And we have your reward to consider, once I have made my way safely back to the city. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you?
Oh.
Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I've already spent enough money on you. How much money do I even have? I can't spend another 200.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober. Suffering has become an old friend, after all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Buy him and he asked for money. I gave him money, but that's just me. Yeah, I think I have that much money to be throwing about.
Watching your artist paint. I made a bucket of coins off it. When you get back to the gate, I'll take you to a museum.
Okay. We shall save. Saving often is our friend.
You've already brought me bad news. Tell me you've got something better this time.
Give her the flask you found inside the... I don't think that's good. Be ready for a fight. Well, shit. Do we give it to her? We'll give it to her.
You opened the shipment. You've killed me. You've bloody killed us all. Damned if I won't return the favor. Lads, kill him.
Damn, their initiative rolls are pretty high. Oh, he's moving. Where do you think you're going?
That won't work.
Well, I didn't even do it, dummy. Oh, God. Two of my team just got absolutely messed up by that. That's terrible. Yes, run away. Where is Shadowheart? 'Cause she's like actually screwed by the next turn by the looks of it. She's with her. Okay. Well, that's their turn. Can she even jump up there? It seems that she can't. Target is out of sight. Crap. Okay. And then she gets to heal herself. We'll do a first level for now.
Survival is all that
Now I get to go. Hey, jackasses. We'll do that. Ah, you stupid little bugger.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Those two are up there. They deserve some death. He's not gonna move. Oh, I lost spike growth. That's awesome. Just go around and start slashing. Gosh. Yeah, guess what, sucker? She can hop.
Got to keep fighting.
Oh, whoa.
I'm ready.
Her turn's not over. Crap. Is there any way for her to make it over here in a reasonable time frame? It does not look like it. So she's going to have to start dashing to make her way here. Or I leave her here and just make her heal people.
What now?
I think that's the proper option. I can either guarantee that guy dies or... unless it misses.
Victory is assured.
Okay. 8 damage. She should die. And then we can get rid of him.
Indeed.
No chance. What a shitter. Get him. One HP the dream.
Again.
Of course she misses. And she can't reach him. Maybe that thing can.
Got it.
Yeah, she'll start making her way over here.
My faith will protect me.
Of course it can't make... Oh, it did make it. Huge.
Let's finish this.
Okay. This is really rough for her, and she's not really in a decent spot to heal anybody.
Heading there.
Start making your way over there, woman. You'll make it eventually. That's her turn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
A bit of healing.
Battle of wits.
Just a bit of extra damage to these guys all around. Don't you shoot fork? No, what do we call him? He's still shovel, okay.
Cannot take much more.
Ready. What should I do?
You shall dash.
Got to move.
This is awesome. Surprised their reinforcements haven't arrived. Well, I'm grateful they haven't, because I would be in deep shit. There we go. Free the artist. Did he die down here? Oscar left for Baldur's Gate. Who knows? Maybe we'll see him there. Okay, he didn't die. Because that is something that can happen. He can, in fact, die here. Alright. Well. Just means that we can mess up the other guys in a minute. Iron key. Iron flask. A ton of gold. You know, and it just dawned on me. I remember why we came here, to get some invisibility, and I didn't get it. Weird.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
She still has some spell slots.
Excellent choice.
He still has most of his. We can just arcane recovery.
Let's march.
She's still good. Everyone needs to sip on a few potions, though.
Seek and you shall find me.
One more for him. Okay. The question is, do we go over there and start killing them now? Just because.
No one stopped me yet.
Do we sneak our way up?
My hand slipped.
Wait, it's actually safer to go around the other way, I think. Less traps on that side. Also, this guy. I'm pretty sure he's got a ton of money. Thanks. Nope. Where did his money go? Huh? He's hidden it somewhere. Shadowheart has to make oh right, because of the fear thing. It'll be alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, some money. Some things to sell. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's fireball stuff right down there.
Get me up, would you?
I'm sure it'll be fine. Famous last words. Hey. It'll be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't you worry about a thing. Huh. He did not take damage from that, or at least as much as I would have liked. They're just standing here. Menacingly. Is it only like the bunch of them? Because I feel like we could deal some damage to him, I guess. He's still within range. If I really wanted to. He's probably susceptible to this. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. I think we can all get a free turn in on him here. Not that I can reach. I can.
Let's get this over with.
The mission has to come first.
And then I don't think she has anything that can hit from here. Yeah, outside of normal range. He's almost dead. Perfect. See what he can do in this short time before. Is he still not like...
Don't waste a step.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Your desire.
He's just been taking a beating and he's just going to accept that? Well, get back here. I don't want you to live. If you're going to act like that, I need you to die.
With ease.
No, he's not outside of the range. Look at it. It's right until I get to there. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Their worst nightmare.
Like, I have no idea what was going on there. I was able to beat the crap out of him before they decided it was time for him to fight back. Dang. I was hoping to just deal with the traps here. Okay, wolves dash towards us. And this is why this spell is so good. It is not concentration. So it can be comboed with other spells of such a level. Guided strike. Oh shit. That just outright killed that thing. Dope.
Time to push my luck again. What path lies before me?
There we go. Get spiked. One of the best spells in the game. Bar none. Now come on. I think I need to take a step back and away from getting hit so the spell doesn't get wasted.
Tactical.
Can she shoot anybody? Yes.
Try something else.
Your words of encouragement are not very encouraging. She's very mean to me. Ow.
Onward.
Oh, damn. She just crit the absolute shit out of that woman. That's what you love to see, you know. Gale seems to be getting targeted quite heavily by them, so I'm just going to heal him a bit.
Can't even catch my breath.
Me, on the other hand, a whole different story. I don't need to move at all to shoot at her, so come on. Beautiful. Hey, we're not dying at all. We're gonna mess them up.
It shall be done.
Seems they've deactivated these traps for some reason. That's their death. Just get rid of this. It's making getting to him a little difficult. Come on, Wolf. You can make it.
Can't give up.
Everybody just focus on this guy. Dang.
Nothing will stand in my way. At the ready.
Oh, that felt wrong. Something about that just didn't feel good. We're gonna take another rest after this anyway. gravity throw. I really just wanted to throw him into the spikes. Okay. And concentration. Beautiful work. So let's just hope they have something decent here for us. It seems none of the wolves do. There's a bunch of potions just lying around everywhere. Wizard Bane. Okay. More importantly, to go after these guys. Ornate key. Jarg. What? I don't have the key for that one? Ow. What does that do? Oh, the traps are now. Oh. The traps were armed and ready to kill. Yeah, they're both... Those are both times where we should... Did I even need to, like, walk in here like that? I guess there's a hole I could have went into. We've got the keys. Who cares that much? Why is this one locked? Well...
Bet I can crack that open.
Oh, yes, save. It's a good thing I keep looking at the chat. Oh, boy. It's fine. It's not glitching out that much. It's only happened twice in a row. 2 different streams in a row. So saving is a good choice. Look at all this stuff. Oh, right, those terrible things. Okay. Backpack. Give me some form of potion of invisibility. Give me a scroll. Come on, I'm losing my mind here. Why is it searchable if there's nothing in it? Give me gold. Where's the gold? Okay. Wear those gloves. So what should the next videos be for next week? Looting is my fave. Never killed anyone. Or raided this place. These gloves, if I remember correctly, the wearer summoned creatures resist all damage except for psychic. At the start of the summoned creature's turn, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be driven mad. So it's good for like the Quasit here, as you can see. But the issue with it is if he turns mad, he attacks you. And I don't like that idea. Just, you know, something about it says no. We're going to replace, just for a second, Astarion will take the place of Gale, because he's going to be better at disarming things. Actually, he can just take Karlach's place.
Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
I did.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
We should take every advantage that we get. Let's explore these powers and see where they take us.
Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
Yes. Join me.
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Karlach, I went the exact wrong way. Okay. Yeah, we need the lockpick / disarmer.
How delicious.
Someone just hit my window. What the fuck? Even a 2, he never fails.
Let's crack it open.
This time a 2 will not go over well. It doesn't matter. Beautiful. Money! Okay. We're good. Hey man, the rogue is one of the best classes because even if you roll low, you still roll high. Natural 20. That's what a Starion's for. Infernal Iron. Goody. More of it. That'll go to Karlach. Alright.
Alright. What now?
I do believe we actually have yet another way to sneak into the goblin hideout.
That wall's an illusion.
Because we can go down here now. But I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, wait, no. We can't. Because we need the door to be open, and it's not open. And then we'd have to go the long way around, which would put us in serious danger of fighting a certain fucking spectator. And I'd rather not do that. So never mind, don't listen to me. I don't think there's anything serious up here. Okay, we are going to quickly travel to the Grove. Because it's a new day, so maybe they have new stuff. But I also have to go to the washroom, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, we back. What the fuck is that? Okay. Perfect. So hopefully somebody now has some invisibility stuff. And if they don't, we're just gonna have to take the risk and risk a fight. But I might give us some spell slots back before doing that because we've done a few too many fights so far. But yeah, hopefully someone's got something for us. Maybe we can go talk to Ethel. Maybe she's got some shit.
Need anything else?
Yeah.
Always happy to help those who follow the first circle.
Hoorah. It doesn't look like you got anything new for me. This is painful work. I'm not trying to like avoid like any like major fights. It's just I'm trying to poison most of the goblins at the goblin camp and avoid death that way. But the best way to do that is to turn Astarion invisible and have him poison the thing. I just can't think of any ways to get any potions of invisibility or anything right now. Unless, it's a big unless, we've got something in here. Yeah, didn't think so. I guess I should also clear out my send to camp. Yeah, that's true. We can always deception check if we're not invisible, which is likely what's going to end up happening. So we're just going to do it. I think now is the time to give it the good old college try.
You carry a
Oh,
Githyanki
no.
relic. I will have an explanation, or your head.
Walk away now. I won't warn you again.
Stop squabbling, both of you.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
Again, stop. None of this. No sense in fighting each other right now.
Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tripe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
What's this even about?
Lozelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clearly.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Rest, both of you. Tempers will be cooler in the morning.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
This is always a fun conversation for us to have as a group. She has a troll head, or is that an ogre head?
You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Shadowheart, stop. You don't have to do this. Okay, here we go. Alright. We still have one inspiration left. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Whew.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Cooperate, Lae'zel, for your own sake.
Surrender. A disgusting notion.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Goody. Now we can go to camp. You know you should have saved it. Whatever. I saved this before and it's fine. It's not like we can save state this game. It's alright. Okay. So now we're all rested up. Time to attempt a poisoning. Alright, I guess I should talk to Zevlor before we go. So that way, if there's any XP to be earned by that.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it.
Of course,
Thank you.
Astarion disapproves.
We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Alright. Now we can teleport to the goblin camp. That's a good idea. You can also go inside the goblin camp first and trade with the halfling on the left side. Very, very true. It'll be our last chance to see if we can get anything invisible, and if not, it'll be alright. I forgot about Saza being here.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
What's the problem?
Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
You seem to admire whoever left this place in ruin. Got something to say?
Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made.
You can trust me. I want to know what's concerning you. It's a high roll. But I got a natural 20. Because of course I did.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Seluna, her teachings and her followers. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
I don't care who you worship. We have bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
In the future, I expect you to be more honest. Let's leave it at that for now.
Gladly.
Okay. Another conversation.
Ain't no party in here. Shut it, Graw. Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do. My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours? Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call. Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than... No, you don't. Come on, then. Bloody racket.
Okay. We can now go talk to the salesperson over here. and see if there's anything invisibility-wise.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend.
Oh, it's a Zend.
Already turned quite the profit
I
today.
always forget that
So I'm
she's a
feeling
Zend.
generous.
Okay. Hey, there we go. We got some potions of invisibility. Is there any scrolls, though, of invisibility here? Monster Slayer Glaive. Pike. Hand crossbow. Okay, we want one of these at the very least so we can turn him invisible. And is there anything else that's actually decent in here? Gale. Gale just has a basic bitch staff. That's a expensive staff, though. Leather armor, hide armor, quarterstaff +1. Show the stats. Okay. I pressed the wrong button, because of course. That could be good for Karlach. We also need a better dagger for Astarion. Especially if he's going to be on the crew. We'll grab him both of those. Can we get him better armor? Padded. -1 from bludgeoning. The compare thing's having a bitch of a time. +1 to stealth checks on the leather armor. I'd rather have that for Astarion. Okay. So now we can kit Astarion out a little bit better.
Someone there.
Armor. Looks much better. He can have his dagger. And a crossbow. He is proficient in crossbows, right? He is. Sick. Excellent.
Let's move.
And now we can turn him invisible, separate him from everybody else. And we should be good. Remember to save. Yeah. Don't need no more crashing to be happening. Okay. I think the last thing we're going to do before I end the stream, because I do have a few things I need to do today, unfortunately. Like a haircut. Holy crap, my hair is terrible. So, we're going to poison. Hopefully it goes well. I trust in Astarion's ability to survive. Do we want to be here? We'll be here. This will go to Astarion. He will separate. Actually, I'd rather have... If he's invisible, he won't be seen at all. So what we should do is just walk away, not be here when they get poisoned. And then you go to him. Everybody's enjoying their grog. Pop that. Go to turn-based mode. Go up to that combine. He doesn't have any friggin' stuff on him because I'm stupid. And because he can dash, we will get him out of here. It'll take a few seconds, but they should start dropping soon.
One step at a time.
Dash. Okay. I think with him being there, we can drop the turn-based mode. Okay, they're just not gonna start dropping fools. There we go. Perfect. So now a bunch of them are dead. You should not reappear too close to them. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. Everyone's gonna group up.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition.
Perfect.
Everything, really. Not if they do find the point.
So now we're good. We're late to the party.
You poisoned us!
How would you even know?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
What's his just stats like? Apparently it doesn't work that well. I trust in his rolls. Phew, barely.
Sanach, you're right. Whoever did this could be anywhere by now.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
I think he's too pissed to sell things now.
On you. Keep walking.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're going to save and we're going to call it there. Yeah. We have finally advanced further than where we were before. There's less goblins to worry about, as most of them are now dead, as you can see. And, yeah, we've made up that lost time in a decent way. We also did an extra fight, which was good. We got a bit of extra XP out of that. So, yeah, I think we're good for this week. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Oblivion stream. And the videos for this week are already up. And if you want to see some videos early, you can do what Trent did and become a member to the channel. And you'll get a few videos early for the next couple of weeks. And hopefully I keep doing that, so make being a member is worthwhile. But yeah, there's 2 videos up right now, and the next couple of days there's going to be another video up for the next week. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the Oblivion stream for whoever's interested in that. And then Tuesday for whatever video I made next. I forget which one it was called. And yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.